MyHockeyLive high school hockey game between host Malden Catholic, the Lancers, and the visiting Central Catholic Raiders out of Lawrence. And we expect a good one tonight. A little bit of a late start due to the weather, and they pushed the game back a little bit. We're going to get underway about 6:20 to 6:25. A lot of big games going on around the state tonight. I know a couple of games a lot of people are interested in. Springfield Cathedral is over at UMass Boston playing BC High. That's a 6:10 face-off, and then at 6 o'clock, St. John's Prep and Austin Prep drop the puck up in Stoneham. So we'll keep you posted on those as we move along. And right now, we've got a good one here. The starting lineups are going to be introduced now. Central Catholic coming in at 11-4-1, 7-0-1 in their league, and they've been hot since the new year. They'd have a terrific record if they didn't have to play Springfield Cathedral. 2 of their 4 losses to Cathedral, but right now we'll give you the starting lineups as they are skating out. Number 30, Pat Shana, will start in goal for Central Catholic. He's got 4 shutouts on the year, I believe. On defense, Larry Galasso, along with Cam Boudreau. And up front, Andrew Nadeau, the junior, will play left wing, and right wing, Christian Thompson. And number 21, Billy Staley, rather. Staley's the right wing, and Thompson will be in the middle. And from Malden Catholic, Kyle Casey will get the start tonight, the alternating system of Coach John McLean. Alex Reese has played the other day. And just checking one thing, and they go back to Kyle Casey tonight. And the starting defenseman, it will be Pat Harrington, along with Will Lawrence. And up front, a little bit of a change. Jake Witkowski will skate with Matt Philippe and Austin Goldstein, an all-veteran line. And now we'll have our national anthem. Things in life over the last week and a half, the weather has slowed things down, and the anthem had a little bit of a problem getting off the ground as well there, but we got it in. Salute to America, and we're going to be ready for hockey. Coming up, Malden Catholic coming off a tie. They've actually been tied 2 out of their last 3 games in kind of a schedule that's had some outages, some power outages, as a couple of games have been called off. And Catholic Memorial came back to tie them for a road game from Malden Catholic on the road at Catholic Memorial about a week and a half ago. And then in a great game Saturday that we had for you here on MyHockeyLive, it was St. John's Prep and Malden Catholic hooking up in a 2-2 draw as well. Matt Philippe had both MC goals and thought he had a third one with 21 seconds left, but the goal was waved off and it stood as a 2-2 tie. We're underway tonight. Puck comes back quickly in the central zone to Will Lawrence. He can't get it deep to Philippe. It's broken up there by Boudreau. And Boudreau circles, checked by Witkowski. They can't get it out of the zone. Now Thompson does get it out, looks for Staley on the long pass. Harrington will get there first, and icing is waved off. Staley and Harrington fight the corner, but Harrington able to one-hand it up for Witkowski. A long shot in, saved by Casey. first shot of the game by Central came from the point. And now MC will start out as Lawrence, or rather Witkowski, will circle back. MC with the third uniform on, which is the test of any guy calling a game. The vertical numbers, the black numbers, they do have their name written, printed vertically on the right side of the back of the jersey, but very difficult to read that. Now, a wrist shot in up close by Central that came off the stick of, I believe it was Wise, Jake Wise, the good-looking freshman here, 87. We had a chance to see Central earlier in the year, and Wise is a heck of a player. Plays out there with Robbins and with 49, Robert Ferreira. That's the line here. You get it up to Wise, he can't control it. It goes onto the stick of Matt Shula, who plays catch with Yannikopoulos. They look for Brendan White up the near side, can't get it in the zone. Now Shula steps up and does send it in deep. Back on it there is Christian Thompson for Central, captain of the Raiders. And now they get it up to 15. Chad Thompson on the go down the right wing, but can't get it in deep. And Jeff DeMichaelis circles and bounces it off the far boards, but goes right onto the stick of Larry Galasso, who sends it back in deep. Harrington on it quickly for MC. They start a left wing breakout. This is Cam Walter. Have a revamped line here with Walter, and they get it back to Harrington. Shot deflected wide off the body of David Sheehan, it looked like. This is Sheehan giving chase. He's pushed there by Walter. Rather by Albert. Now Walter goes behind the net. Looking. Tries to cycle down for DeMichaelis, but intercepted as a nice play there by number 4, John Bartlett, stepping up to intercept, and they send it the length of the ice, and Central will try to change. 12.5 to go, opening period of play. Not a whistle yet, and now there is one with an icing call there. Long outlet pass, misconnecting, but they'll take the break here and allow them to change the full 5 out there. And 12:28 to go, opening period of play. No score between Central in red going left to right, and Malden Catholic in the Gouldens mustard shirts tonight. Face-off controlled by Philippe into the corner to Lawrence. Sends it around for Harrington. Will come back to Lawrence. Good forechecking there by Central, but MC able to break out. Witkowski tries to go wing to Goldstein. He gets a favorable pass off the boards. Goldstein in, and he scores! Austin Goldstein with the first goal of the game. A nice rink width pass by Witkowski, sent him away. And it is 1-0 Malden Catholic, just 2 minutes and 48 seconds into the game. Witkowski, and I believe Lawrence might get the second assist on that, or Lawrence or Harrington they would probably give it to. Shula now bounces it back off the far boards. Looking for Jack Adams. They can't clear it, and Wise goes down. Lost an edge there, and MC able to come up with a puck. And now Wise right in front, chance for Central. On the rebound, a follow-up, a shot and a save there off the stick of Andrew Nadeau. Good save by Casey. Now Adams over to Botticelli. Quickly, they come the other way. Long wrister goes wide off the stick of Botticelli. Kept in by White to Adams. White follows up. Good forechecking there. White behind the net now. Central able to pick it up, but they can't get it up the boards to Thompson. Or rather to Robbins.
The first period, we're going to set up Austin Goldstein, assisted by number 8, Jake Witkowski, and number 55, Pat Harrington, 2:48 in the first period.
In alone is Botticelli, and a save there by Shayna. Good flurry here by Malden Catholic as they're keeping it in. Now Central finally able to get it to center ice, but Shula quickly on it and sends it right back to the line to White. White tries to send a half pass, half shot in towards the net as Adams was headed for the net, but he knocked it wide. And now good play by Brendan White to circle back and knock down number 15, Chad Thompson over there. Central, Joe Farrow can't get it in the zone, and now it's flipped into the Malden Catholic zone, and Harrington will go back and get it, but Larry Galasso's attempt to clear it in goes all the way down behind the goal line extended, and icing is called. With 10:45 to go, opening period of play, Malden Catholic ahead 1-0 early on. The goal from Goldstein, Austin Goldstein, with an assist to Witkowski and an assist to Pat Harrington, and 2:48 of the first period, and it's 1-0. Malden Catholic. Face off in the central end. Controlled by Malden Catholic. DeMichaelis sends it in deep. MC showing 4 lines early here. This is a revamped line here with Walter on left wing, DeMichaelis on right. And DeMichaelis, nice play to take a hit and get it to Lawrence. A wrister saved by Shayna. Harrington will pinch, can't get it in deep, and Central hammers it off the boards, but Walter back to intercept and send it in deep for Malden Catholic. The center here is Tom Albert, number 17. He had a couple of good shifts against St. John's Prep, and there he is with a wrist shot, or rather that's Walter. Number 13, Albert. A going concern, can play all 3 forward positions. And tonight he's centering a line with DeMichaelis on his right and Walter on his left. Philippe out there now with Goldstein and Witkowski. Philippe wins it back to Shula. Shula looking for Witkowski down the right wing, bounces over his stick. Pinching it there for Central is number 4, John Bartlett. They try to work it up the wing and they punch it to center ice. Giving chase is Shula. Forecheck there by Joe Farrow. But they're able to send it up for Goldstein. Quickly now, Philippe tries to lead a 2-on-1. Nice pass to Witkowski. Philippe heads to the net. Witkowski with a wrister saved by Shayna, who knocks it out into the netting up top of the glass, and the faceoff will come to his right in the central zone. 9:40 to go, opening period of play. 1-0, Malden Catholic. Austin Goldstein with the goal. Goldstein playing left wing tonight with Philippe and Witkowski. Here's Wise. Wise all the way around the boards, looking for his wing Nadeau on the breakout, but kept in over there by good forechecking by Malden Catholic. They've got it behind the net now, and Wise will try to pick it out of there for Central. Instead, it is Larry Galasso, the defenseman, trying to walk it up the boards, but kept in by good play by Will Lawrence. And retreating is Sheehan. Sheehan just backhands it to center. It bounces past Harrington and all the way down for icing. So Central just trying to calm things down a little bit here. And I mean, it's 1-0. It's not like the game's out of hand here, but they're facing very quick shifts from Malden Catholic. 4 lines out there being run by Coach McLean. We're only 6 minutes into the game, and each line has had the 3rd shift, so 30-second shift seems to be the motto for tonight. Central able to break out Ferrara, trying to find Staley over on the right wing. Goes off Staley's stick, but he does a good job of following it. Now Lawrence trying to bang it by Robert Ferreira. And MC able to pick it up and start the breakout. Adams can't one-hand it in, and now it comes right back on the stick of Adams. Quickly over to Botticelli. Botticelli trying to get in deep. Goes off the skate. Sent in front to Brendan White. The shot saved by Shayna. It's loose. Shayna with another save. Malden Catholic just unbelievable job of forechecking here, and finally skated away by Christian Thompson. Gets it to the line, not to the line, and sends it in deep, and icing is called. That's about the 4th or 5th on Central tonight. And they'll have to regroup again, and here comes the line of Albert in the middle with Walter on the left and DeMichaelis on the right. A good up-tempo line here. Albert on the draw. Can't win it from Bartlett. And Central able to break out, but knocked right back in by Matt Shula, who stands up at the line, and Sheehan has to go back and start the breakout behind the net. Sheehan starts up the right side, banks it off the boards, intended for Farrow. Icing waved off here as this is Hopkins back on it for MC. They break it out quickly. Albert over the line, sends it in as he's knocked down by Bartlett. Sheehan retreats, sends it around the boards. They bank it up the left side for Chad Thompson, but good check over there by Albert on Bartlett, and MC right back at it. I think icing may be called here on MC as Walter gives a little lumber to the back of the neck of Larry Galasso there. 7:39 to go, first period of play. It's 1-0, Malden Catholic. An early goal in this one at the 2:48 mark off the stick of Austin Goldstein. That's where we stand, 1-0. Philippe tries to control, now tries to knock it off the boards, intercepted by Wise. Wise pinned over there by Harrington, but able to move the puck to his line mate Nadeau, and they keep it in deep. Wise now with a little bit of skating movement. Can't get control. Harrington trying to find Goldstein up the left wing and kept in there by nice centering pass there. That was kept in by Eric Robbins, and now blocked there by Witkowski, and Philippe trying to race number 8, Larry Galasso, to the puck. Galasso able to knock it away from Matt Philippe, but it goes onto the central bench, and the whistle goes with 7:08 remaining in the first period of play. Coming to you live from Malden. Our thanks, as always, to Sullivan Tire and to the book 16 by Dr. Peter Drennan, and of course iSlides, and all the good folks at MyHockeyLive and Serial Video for bringing you this game tonight. Central will circle back. This is Matt Poulin who knocks it off the boards. They get it to center. Forward check here by number 7, Christian Thompson. Can't come up with it, and now MC sends it down. The pass intended for Adams goes all the way in deep. Matt Poulin back on it there for Central, but it's stolen by Philippe. Back to the point. Long shot by Yannikopoulos through a screen, and nice save by Shayna, and he covers up. So again, very quick shifts from Malden Catholic here. That group was out there for 31 seconds. And the change-up is made. Fresh troops, as Central does as well. A wrister right off the face-off off the stick of Wren. Sean Wren won it on the face-off right into his own feet, and was able to get a good shot away. Shayna, nice save. Wren on the draw once again. This time goes back to Yannikopoulos. Looks through a screen, hits some bodies. Picked up first by MC. The backhand save there off the stick of Wren, who headed to the net. Good flurry there for Malden Catholic. They do it in so many different ways. This is a line with Wren and Matthews, and not sure who's on the right wing over there. Numbers tough to see in these vertical layouts, but we'll try to keep ahead of it for you here. Now Philippe trying to leverage his body and get in between himself and Sheehan in the net, and Central able to break it out. The long shot up for Robbins misconnects. Goldstein, nice job of back checking, lays it off to Matt Shula. Quickly over on the far side to Yannikopoulos, to Shula, back to Yannikopoulos, up the wing for Witkowski, back to Shula, looks for Goldstein, can't control it. Sheehan chases it down for Central, takes a hit from centering pass in front off the stick of Witkowski, redirected by Philippe, and a nice save there by Shayna. They get it up to Robbins, who dumps it in deep, and Central changing now. Wise in there, the lone forechecker. Now Witkowski with a long flip up. Tracked down back here by number 22, that's Cam Boudreau. Central over the line, but lose control, and Lawrence gets it up to Goldstein, who sends it in deep, and icing is, that's Witkowski rather. I'm sorry, DeMichaelis. Sent in deep, icing waved off, and MC stays on the pressure here. Christian Thompson now skates it behind the net for Central. Gets it over on the far side to Ferreira. Ferreira able to get it out of the zone, but quickly picked up there by MC on the back check. Get it up the right wing side, and a big hit over there by number 11, Blades Shields, on Big Jeff DeMichaelis. DeMichaelis able to shake that one off. It's Thomas Albert in the middle, number 17, with Walter on his left and DeMichaelis on his right. Defense pairing for MC out there now is Harrington and Lawrence. Central able to break it out, but can't control it. Center ice off the stick of Thompson. Albert can't get the shot away. Nice play by John Bartlett to negate that attempt there. MC sends it in. Sheehan gives chase, and now Bartlett uses his body to knock Albert off the puck on his knees over there. Chad Thompson finally able to get it out for Central. We're down to 4:27 to go. First period of play, 1-0 Malden Catholic here. Harrington trying to skate away from the forecheck of Joe Farrow. Able to get it over to Lawrence, quickly up to Cam Walter in the middle for Jack Adams just off the bench. Adams, some nifty stick handling, but loses the handle in tight, and skated away now by Larry Galasso for Central. He dumps it as they try to change. Casey leaves it behind the net for Shula. Matt Shula quickly over to Will Lawrence. Lawrence thinks better of heading up, circles back. They get it up to Brendan White, looking for Adams in the middle, skated away by 22, Cam Boudreau for Central. Good pitch there by Shula, able to get it down to Brendan White, trying to will the puck over to Jack Adams, can't do so, and Central is able to break out. Giving chase over there is Andrew Nadeau, but loses, and now a collision over there as Jack Adams run into by Blades Shields. Number 11, that's a second big hit by Shields. And now Robbins throws a hit into Botticelli in front. Botticelli had a good chance there, but shot it wide. Shot through a screen, it's loose in front. Shayna covers 2 or 3 up there as Shula from the point sent it along the ice. White was right there, Brendan White. I think he had a couple of chances at it, and Shayna just doing a great job to block it down low. And face-off comes with 3:13 to go to the left of Shayna in the Central end. Philippe on the draw with Christian Thompson. Sheehan on it on the back wall for Central. Tries the right side looking for Staley. Can't get it by Shula. Shula dumps it deep along the boards looking for Goldstein. Puck pops loose behind the net. Sheehan and Goldstein battle there. Witkowski joins in along with Thompson. And finally it pops loose behind the net to Goldstein, but poked away by 49, Robert Ferreira. Philippe now with it in front. Quick move, loses the handle. Staley now flips it across ice and off the far boards with 2:37 to go. Opening period of play. Long pass up the middle, intercepted back here by Larry Galasso. Good job to step up on that one. Delayed offsides, but now they clear, and Philippe circles back. Leaves it for Hopkins, quickly over to Shula. Backhand flip over to Hopkins. Kind of going backwards on this. They're gonna find a way to go the other way. Goldstein now to Witkowski, that's the way. And here's Philippe. Philippe trying to get around the far side. That was 22, Cam Boudreau, that did a good job of angling Mac Philippe, forcing him wide. Harrington now with some ice. Long shot through a screen. Shayna lost it. He made the save and then lost the rebound, but they're able to clear it out. And Joe Farrow skates away. He'll dump and change with 1:45 to go, opening period of play. Albert with the pass off the stick of Walter to DeMichaelis over the line. Turns and sends it in deep and gives chase on Sheehan. Sheehan able to get it behind the net to Chad Thompson, and they get it up to Wise. Wise with a head of steam. Gets around Harrington. Tough angle. Centering pass blocked by good back check there by Cam Walter. Shot through. That handcuffed Casey. Now they're on it on the post. It's tied. Still loose. As Robbins took a poke at it, 91 on the near post, and Wise now is knocked down, but good save there by Casey with 1:14 to go. Quick score, it's 2-0 Springfield Cathedral. Just 4:41 in, they lead BC High. In the big one over at UMass Boston, 2-0 Cathedral, early in the first. Right here, there's a penalty call now to Malden Catholic. They're going to be a man short here for a minute and a half. Not sure who's in the box over there, but we'll get the announcement. It's not Philippe or Harrington or Lawrence or Goldstein, I can tell you that. They're on the ice. It's a right. Might be Walter, it might be Albert. They were out there. It might be too short to be Jeff DeMichaelis, but Central on the power play now. Wise sends it in deep looking for Thompson. They're trying to work it in the right wing corner now. Behind the net is Staley. He's pinned there by Harrington, but picking it up is Thompson. He's got an open man over here. That's Robbins, rather Wise, and here comes Philippe. DeMichaelis for roughing at 13:45, so didn't see that one. halfway through the penalty, 40 seconds now to go on the man advantage for Central, and under 20 in the period. So if they do not score, that will carry over into period number 2. Long pass up to Robbins. Quick little tap to Wise through the middle. 10 seconds to go in the period. Wise circles up high. Wise watched by Goldstein. Wise still with it. Goes down deep to Robbins through a screen. Ferreira couldn't get a stick on it. Clock ticking down. Wise misfires on the one-timer at the buzzer. And the period clock will end. There are 16 seconds to go on the MC penalty. But at the end of one, it is 1-0 Malden Catholic. The only goal of the period, Austin Goldstein from Jake Witkowski and Pat Harrington, came at 2:48, an even strength goal. And that's where we stand after one, 1-0. Malden Catholic. Central will have 16 seconds remaining of power play opportunity to open the second period of play. We're going to take a little break right here. We'll try to get caught up on some scores in between periods, and we'll be back with second period action from the Malden Valley Forum. After one, it is Malden Catholic 1 and Central Catholic no score. Along with Pat Serio, I'm Paul McNamara. We'll see you for the second period. Who is it?
Jim got hurt?
Tim? Well, welcome back, everyone, to the Malden Valley Forum 2. Paul McNamara here, along with Pat Serio and Serio Video, bringing you all the action of tonight's game on MyHockeyLive, MyHockeyLive.com. The Lancers of Malden Catholic hosting the Raiders of Central Catholic. And right now, little to choose on the scoreboard. The Lancers leading it 1-0 after one. The only goal of the game came at 2:48 of the first period. It was Austin Goldstein with assist going to Jake Witkowski and Pat Harrington. I want to give a big shout out to Tim Donovan. Hope you're feeling better. Know you're under the weather. A lot of people have gotten under the weather this week. Keep listening to me. I think my voice is headed under the weather, but Tim, hope a quick recovery, and you'll be back here Saturday to see the Lancers at Bishop Hendrick, and another game that MyHockeyLive will be pleased to bring you at 2:30 p.m. on Saturday. Anyone that cannot make it to the rink, but it's a pleasure to cover high school hockey, and it's great to be here watching this good matchup here. Central coming in 11 wins. We've got a couple of scores from out of town. We'll get to Holliston scoring on a breakaway finish off 4-0, handing somebody their first loss, and a couple of other scores of note after one period in Stoneham. It's St. John's Prep 1, Austin Prep 0. After one over UMass Boston, it is 2-1, Springfield Cathedral leading BC High. It's 3-1 now, Cathedral. So second period underway there at Cathedral with a 2-goal lead in that big one. Right here we open up the second period with Central on the power play, a short-lived one, but Thompson, a nice wrister in there, steered wide by Casey. They get it quickly out to Goldstein on the short-handed rush. Goldstein down the left side, circles and stops. Sends it in the middle, Ferrara pokes it to the line and out for Central. The penalty is over to MC. They're back at full strength, so they withstand the first short-handed attempt, first Central power play of the night. And they're back at full strength here with Philippe's line out there. And now we're going to get another penalty call here. A tripping call is going to go to Austin Goldstein. This is going to come at the 39-second mark of the second period. Austin Goldstein, now he's got a goal and a penalty, and not one he'd like to add to that stat. He doesn't want to add penalties, and he'll go off for a trip at 39 seconds of period number 2. Faceoff will come to the left of Kyle Casey. On the draw is Thompson. Can't win it from Philippe. Philippe can't get it out past Robbins at the line. Wise turns and fires, blocked by Philippe. Pops right up to Robbins will slowly walk it to the corner to Thompson behind the net. This is Christian Thompson back on the line to 22 Boudreau, and knocked out by Harrington, and safely the length of the ice here as the penalty clock ticks down to 1:04 remaining on the penalty to Malden Catholic. Now a long pass up from Wise for Robbins, blocked by Harrington, but picking it up is Thompson. He's right in. Nice save by Casey, who stepped out into the lane and cut that angle down to 0, and able to keep the 1-goal lead intact for St. John's at the moment. A couple of other finals: Andover High 3, Waltham 1, Peabody 4, Revere 1, Milton Girls 2, Natick Girls 0. Quick shot right off the face-off, off the stick of Thompson. That's Christian Thompson, the captain. Knows his way around the face-off dot, and was able to pick that one from Jake Witkowski and get a shot on net, but Witkowski wins this one. Schuler can't control. Now banged off the boards by Witkowski and down the length of the ice. And skating back is Sean Hawley, a guy we didn't see in the first period. Haven't seen Central before. He's a pretty good player. Thompson on the go, up the right wing boards, into the zone, cuts to the middle, goes to Staley, back on the far side for Wise. Wise lays it back to Hawley. Hawley steps in and sends a wrister in, hits his own guy with the puck. Now following up is Wise, and Staley took that one in an uncovered area. He's headed to the bench. Billy Staley in some pain as MC clears it out shorthanded. We're down to 10 seconds to go in the penalty, and there's a trip on Hawley, and he's going to take a seat here. Carrying into the boards hard goes Cam Walter. This one's going to come at the 2:03 mark, so just 7 seconds to go on the MC penalty. It'll be 7 seconds of 4-on-4. Hawley goes for tripping up Cam Walter there, and Central's going to go on the man down here in 7 seconds. Face-off contained by nobody, poked to center ice by Central out of the stick of Harrington. Harrington retreats, misfires, intercepted by Robbins, trying to stick handle in, but Harrington breaks him up, and Lawrence quickly starts out to Botticelli in the middle. Botticelli still on it, looking for Adams around the back of the net. They're on a power play now, is MC. They lay it back to Harrington. Harrington walks it to the middle, finds Lawrence open on the far side. Lawrence through the middle, gets deflected into the right wing corner. White plays catch with Harrington. He gets it into the middle, but can't get it all the way through and down on net. Good job by White to cover up and send it to Botticelli in the corner. 48 seconds to go on the MC power play here. Botticelli plays catch with Adams now. Adams will walk it up, walk through the circle, looking through the slot area, intercepted, bounces off a couple of pads there and loose, but Adams quickly on it. Trying to set the power play up at the point to Harrington. Harrington sends it down the boards. Good play by Sheehan to intercept it from Adams, and now ice stick is going to be called. The faceoff's going to come outside. It's going to go all the way down, I believe. With 26 seconds to go on the Central penalty. Now it's just going to come outside the line here, as the teams will change up here, and MC will send out fresh troops for the 26 seconds left on this power play. Central will send out Wise and Thompson up front to try to kill it. This is Wise. Good play by Jake Wise to knock it off the boards in deep. The penalty clock ticking down. Schuler now will go wing to Witkowski on the go. Witkowski over the line. Settles it, leaves it for Philippe. Philippe will move into the corner. Settles things down. Philippe walks it up the boards, all the way back to Lawrence. Lawrence to the middle. Central penalty is over. They get it back over to Philippe on the right wing side. Both teams at full strength now. Philippe, a flip pass over to Lawrence. Lawrence down low for Witkowski. He turns, blocked. Comes out of the stick of Wise. Can't get it past Lawrence. Long shot through a screen, goes wide. And on it there for Central is number 22. That is Cam Boudreau, but they can't clear the zone. Philippe turns. Philippe with two men on him, goes all the way behind the net, poked away by Ferreira, but Philippe gets it back. Centering pass intercepted by Boudreau. He goes to the ice, but play continues. Witkowski all the way back into his own end. Will circle through the middle as teams are changing. Witkowski, toe drag. Rister goes wide. Caroms off the boards onto the stick of number 9, Joe Farrow. Farrow can't get it by Austin Goldstein. Nice play. And now in closest, Philippe backhander, and a goal! It just happens so nonchalantly. You don't know what's happening. The next thing, Philippe's got the puck in the net. Should be Philippe from Goldstein and Witkowski, I would think. It's going to come at 4:31 of the second period. And it doubles the lead up to 2-0 for Malden Catholic. Quickly off the draw, Albert into the zone, or rather that's Cam Walter. Walter and Albert with those vertical numbers today, 13 and 17. Forgive me for mixing those guys up. A couple of right shots and work hard. Central now behind the net. Trying to bank it up the right boards for Thompson, but that's Chad Thompson. Onto the stick of number 4, Bartlett. Bartlett can't hammer it through the MC defense, and he'll head to the bench and try to change. Harrington walks it up, finds Walter open up on the left wing. Nice play by Walter to get by number 11, Blade Shields. They try to pick it into the slot area, but nice play by Christian Thompson back there for Central. He flips it off the glass.
By number 12,
Out of play.
fully assisted by number 8, Jake Witkowski at 4:30 of the second.
So Jake Witkowski picks up the announced assist. MHL will probably give one to Austin Goldstein as well. But for Philippe, the goal to make it 2-0. Play underway, 9:35 to go. Second period of play. Botticelli on it. Nice backhand pass to the line to Harrington. To Schuler, rather. Schuler down low, intended for White, for Botticelli. Picked up his stick, and now nice step up by Lawrence to intercept the cross-ice pass. Sean Hawley knocks it off the boards. He's tripped up. Now Brendan White loses control, and they get it up to Ferreira. Ferreira flips it past an oncoming Will Lawrence. And now it's sent around the boards to Brendan White, who knocks it further up off the boards, looking for Botticelli on the indirect pass. But it's knocked into the MC bench area, and the whistle goes with 9:03 to go. Middle period of play and a 2-0 MC lead. Once again, we'll keep you updated on scores as we get them from out of town tonight. Busy night of high school hockey. Not only so many games scheduled regularly, but they're trying to get in makeup games now as well with all the snow. Sheehan now sends it down low, more of a pass to Wise behind the net. Jake Wise, just a freshman, number 87. Heck of a player for Central. Keep an eye on this kid as he goes through the high school ranks. Nice pass up by Wren, I believe. Again, looking at those numbers. Wren gets it over to Sullivan. Sullivan back to the point to Shula, whose shot gets blocked going through the lane. And Central tries a breakout up the right wing, can't connect. Hopkins intercepts. Hopkins over to Shula, back to Hopkins. Hopkins up the left wing side for Matthews, off his stick now. Intercepted there by Wren. Wren sends it in deep for Sullivan. Sullivan pinned back there by Boudreau. And Central able to break it out finally. But MC sends it right back in deep. Sheehan on it there for Central, looking for his partner Boudreau, but goes to Witkowski. Witkowski looking for Austin Goldstein. Went all the way into the far corner, and now picking up his Goldstein. A wrister save by Shayna. Rebounded out, and Farrow loses it to Witkowski. Witkowski stick handles in the left wing corner. Sends it down low to Philippe, who walks it around the net. Philippe wearing the stick of number 4, Bartlett. Now he gets by Boudreau. Philippe still with it on the backboards. Philippe trying to get by Bartlett. Good leverage there. Gives it off to Goldstein, who finds an open Witkowski. Witkowski back to the point to Harrington. He's got an open man this side. He'll tee up the slapper. It's deflected wide. Philippe on the rebound. Philippe walks in the corner. He's got 2 men on him now. Gets it back to Lawrence. Lawrence with an open man. Fell off the blade of his stick, so he circles and sends it in deep to Austin Goldstein. Goldstein tripped up from behind, and Boudreau's going to go for tripping Goldstein here. He's going to come at 8:05 of period number 2. And MC will go back on the power play. Tripping is the call on number 22, Cam Boudreau. MC will send out Botticelli with White and I think is that Cam Walter over there on the left wing? That's Albert, Thomas Albert. They'll work the power play now. Back to the point. Shula unloads a slap shot. Karen's right off the back boards to Staley, who sends it the length of the ice, out of harm's way. Shula has to go back and get it. Forecheck there by Thompson, but Shula lays it back for Will Lawrence. Lawrence looking for White. This is going to be icing against MC here on the power play, and just a misconnection there. And faceoff will come all the way back down to the right of Kyle Casey with 1:02 remaining on the power play and 6:26 to go in the second period. MC with a 2-0 lead. On the draw is Wise along with Philippe. Philippe wins it back to Lawrence. Lawrence quickly over to Harrington. Harrington circles, gets it back to Lawrence. Lawrence has Adams up the right wing, but sends it behind the net for Harrington instead. Harrington, long pass through his own slot to Jack Adams. Adams sends it down the dasher. Goes all the way around to Austin Goldstein. Good hustle there to get it to Adams. Moves back to Lawrence, over to Harrington. Harrington has Jake Wise forechecking, but nice pass to Lawrence. Down low for Philippe, back to Lawrence. Quickly over to Harrington, and they move the puck well. Long shot through. Nice save by Shayna. Jake Wise on it. Sends it behind the net, intercepted by Philippe. Down to 16 to go on the power play for MC. Philippe up high. Philippe trying to get around Eric Robbins. Loses for the moment. Sends it behind the net for Adams. 7 seconds now on the penalty. Adams back to Lawrence. He'll send it through the slot area. Jake Wise knocks it off the back glass for Central. Penalty over to Central. They're back to full strength. Right out of the box is Thompson. He's sent away by Wise. Good hustle by Harrington to get back and knock it off the stick of Thompson. Good penalty kill by Central there. And score remains 2-0. Long breakout pass to Adams, who walks it down the right wing. Centering pass in front, looking for Philippe. Never really got full wood on it. Now Lawrence through a screen, goes wide, bounces off the backboards onto the stick of Billy Staley. Staley can't get it out. Adams in close, turns and fires, but it gets redirected to the far boards, or the near boards in this case. Back at center ice, they battle there, and Sullivan throws a check into Staley. They get it up to Ferrara, who redirects it in deep, and back on it for MC is Sean Wren. Wren able to get it up to Sullivan. They break 3-on-3. Sullivan sends it in deep all the way around, looking for Matthews. First there for Central is number 8, Larry Galasso. He can't clear, but finally clearing is Eric Robbins. Center ice, it's Yomalakis. Not Yomalakis, Yannikopoulos. Yannikopoulos sends it in deep. Turnaround wrister off the stick of Sullivan. Backhand center in front by Tim Matthews, and a save there by Shayna. Good job by this line to create scoring opportunities with 4:01 to go in period number 2. And MC with a 2-0 lead right now. But Pat Shayna, the man of the hour, doing a great job in net for Central to keep this thing at a 2-goal deficit and keep Central in the game right now. Wise will come out there along with number 20, Boudreau is out there on defense. Nadeau on the left side with Wise, and Eric Robbins, his normal right wing, out there as well, number 91. Nice play by Wise to break up Botticelli. Wise on the go. Wise turns, he's got a trailer, a wrist shot through, and a save there by Casey. Good pad save, good bid by Central. Eric Robbins, nice hustle to Wise down low. Wise a shot directed wide by Casey there. Brendan White trying to hammer it past the forecheck of Robbins, and he has to retreat behind his own net. And a good job of skating it out by White, but nice back check there by the Central Catholic forward. That's number 14, Andrew Nadeau. Finally, MC able to get it in deep. White will work it over there with Galasso, but Galasso skates away with the puck. Galasso quickly up looking for John Bartlett off his stick. Onto the stick of Matt Shula for MC, who gets it over to Matt Yanakopoulos. His long pass up doesn't connect, and offsides is the call here as MC get caught up at the line. 3:07 to go, second period of play. Once again, we thank Sullivan Tire, as always, and iSlides.com, and Dr. Peter Drennan, the author of the book 16, a great hockey story, available at Amazon.com. Albert now on the draw with Bartlett. Lawrence steps up into it, sends it in deep. Caroms all the way across the far side to Walter. Walter trying to find DeMichaelis. Loose puck over there. Nice job by Harrington down low. DeMichaelis in, and DeMichaelis scores on the rebound. Jeff DeMichaelis with the third goal of the night for MC. This one will come at 12:09. Nice job by Harrington, but great job by DeMichaelis. He had a couple of swipes at it and stayed right with it. And makes it a 3-0 game now for MC. Nobody's been able to connect on a couple of power play opportunities each, but MC with 3 even strength goals and now lead at 3-0. Staley on the forecheck for Central. Staley with it. He's tripped up. Goes to the ice and play continues. They get it up the boards. Sheehan can't keep it in. And finally keeping it in is Thompson. Christian Thompson with a shot saved by Casey. An active line here for Central. A veteran line. That's Staley on the far side. Can't get full wood on it, and it's cleared by MC. Walter, nice play to go off the boards by Galasso. Walter is in, a shot. Goes off the glove of Shayna. Good bid there by Cam Walter. Is Robbins the other way. Can't get it in the middle past the back checking of Jake Witkowski. Nice play by Witkowski to send Walter away. Walter turns, sends it behind the net past Philippe and Witkowski. And Caroms off the boards to Jake Wise on the go. Wise, head of steam through the middle. Wise, a wrister. And a save there by Kyle Casey. 87, only a freshman. Good player. Jake Wise. Central trying to pick up the beat here a little bit. They trail at 3-0. They'd love to get one now. And go into intermission, trailing by 2 and not 3. Wise now forechecking the far corner. It comes to Goldstein, who clears it looking for Witkowski breaking. Witkowski picks it clean off the stick of number 6. That's Sean Hawley. Working behind the net is Goldstein. Goldstein, he has an open man at the point. Sends it back there. That's Hopkins rather, on the long shot in. Central can't clear it by Witkowski near side as Nadeau couldn't muscle it out that time. Shula keeps it in down low to Witkowski. Good cross ice pass to Hopkins. Shot off the side of the cage. Hopkins will pinch, trying to get it away from Robbins. Philippe is there as well. Hopkins in very deep. Now he and Holly battle. A couple of big bodies there. Philippe now comes out with it near side. Finds Shula open. Shula through a screen. It's loose in front. Nice save by Shayna. They keep MC at bay for the moment. Under a minute to go, second period of play. It's 3-0. Malden Catholic leading Central at this point. And a flurry at both ends there as Kyle Casey came up with a couple of good stops there. Jake Wise was on the go down the middle, let go of wicked wrister. Trying to get the first goal of the night for Central, but nothing doing there at that point, as Casey was equal to that one. 48 seconds left in the period now, as Central will try one last time to try to get something going here. Staley breaks his stick over there, and they try to send Matthews away. Matthews trying to get around Galasso. Good play by Galasso to get it to Central, and they start out. Jake Wise now trying to knock it in. Almost picks off one of his own players over there on the bench with his wrist shot. And there are now 27, almost 28 seconds, 27.9 to go in period number 2 here. And MC hanging on to that 3-0 lead. The goals from Austin Goldstein, Matt Philippe, and Jeff DeMichaelis tonight. Philippe is out there on the draw. for Malden Catholic with Thompson. He wins it from Christian Thompson. They get it to the line but not in, and now Goldstein picks it up, crossing the blue line, sends it in the middle, looking for Witkowski. The redirect save by Shayna. Nice play by Goldstein and Witkowski, and now Thompson is run to the boards by his opposite number 7, Austin Goldstein, and Lawrence will circle the net with 5 seconds to go. Gets it over to Shula. Shula trying to just keep it away from Robbins here as the clock winds down and finally strikes 0 here at the end of period number 2 from Malden. It was an active one, some penalties called, and a couple of goals. We were at 1-0 Malden Catholic coming into this period, and both goals in the second period were also Malden Catholic goals. Matt Philippe lighting the lamp as he often does. That one came at, check the timing on that for you, make it official. It was Philippe at 4:31 with assists going to Goldstein and Witkowski. That made it 2-0, and then at the 12:09 mark, Jeff DeMichaelis put it home for Malden Catholic on a rebound. Not sure the announcement, but we would say Harrington and Lawrence on the assist as they played catch back at a point. Harrington let go a shot. Shayna made the save, and DeMichaelis was right there on the rebound. He got on the first rebound. Shayna made the first save, and then DeMichaelis got the second rebound and put it home. And that's where we stand, 3-0 after 2 periods of play here in Malden. Once again, we thank you for watching at MyHockeyLive.com. We've got a lot of hockey coming up between now and the middle of March. The rest of the regular season, some tournament play next week or the week after, and then another game on now. So we are on MHL 1, but there's also another game you can pick up now. I believe it's Sacred Heart is playing a live Dennis Yarmouth at Sacred Heart. You can catch that game on MHL 2. I know Mark Igo's down there, and I'm not sure if Jake Levin's there as well, but I know Mark Igo's down there on that one, and we've got dueling live games tonight at MyHockeyLive.com. So tell your friends, $10 for the whole season is it's a great buy, and you can watch all the action of every game we have on here, and there'll be a lot of tournament games coming up, and great time of year for high school hockey, especially here in Massachusetts. We're going to take a quick break here, along with Pat Serio, Serio Video, SerioVideo.com, and for everyone at MyHockeyLive. I'm Paul McNamara at the end of the second period from Malden. It is MC3 and Central Catholic no score. We'll be back with the third period in a few minutes, folks. third period of play. We enter the third. MC holding a 3-0 lead, and right in off the opening faceoff, Goldstein with a wicked cut from the left wing. Austin Goldstein, he's got 1 goal in the game, and by our count, an assist as well, and he had a great chance there. And Pat Shana, who's played a very good game, a strong game in net for Central, able to come up with yet another save. Good-looking goaltender here. And he's done all he can here. There were 3 that have got by him. Long breakout pass. Chance for Robbins, but nice play by Casey to come out and snap it out of the zone. Here's Philippe trying to pick it off the boards. He goes 1-on-3 and stick up high by Sheehan, but play continues. Lawrence now collects it back in his own line over to Harrington, up to Philippe. Philippe on the go, trying to get around the defense. Philippe all the way around, goes all the way back to the line, sends it over to Harrington, who'll dump it down low. Interference is going to be called in front now on Central Catholic, and they're going to go back down a man here. As I think that is Sheehan, David Sheehan is going to get the call here. He made the mistake of doing that right in front of the official, and they're going to call that 99 out of 99 times. It's going to come at 59 seconds, and not exactly what Coach Jankowski wanted in the game plan in the first minute of play here to take a penalty. So Sheehan covering in front, oftentimes not intentional, but clearly interference, and he will sit for 1.5 minutes. And MC will send out the Botticelli line here with kind of a revamped line. Adams on the right, and on the short hand, Central with an attempt here as Thompson and Staley broke down 2-on-2, and Billy Staley able to get a backhander off. It went wide, and now MC will settle the power play as Lawrence walks out in front of his own net. Gets it up to Adams, quickly over to Botticelli. Cutting wide, Botticelli sends it all the way around back onto the point to Lawrence. Lawrence down deep into the corner. Fighting for it there. MC smartly using an extra man because they have an extra man. Thomas Albert out there, 17, getting some power play time. Adams in the middle looking for Botticelli, goes through the slot. Thompson hammers it off the boards but can't get it out. Now Lawrence can't get it in deep off the skates of Staley. Lawrence picks it up and starts down. A wrister saved there by Shana, and this is not a recording. Saved by Shana. There have been many tonight. Great job in goal tonight, Pat Shana. A couple of updates. It's still 3-1 Springfield Cathedral leading BC High. That one should be in the third period by now. And Austin Prep and St. John's Prep tied at 2, last score we had. That's probably in the third period as well. Now Blade Shields sends it the length of the ice for Central. They are still killing the penalty, so no icing called. Robbins with the interception turned, and Casey had gone to play the puck outside the net. Robbins didn't know it, but he had an open net. Tough angle there, and he hit the side of the net. MC last flurry here on the power play. Save up high by Shana. Rebound is loose, but the penalty clock is just about over, and now it is over, and teams are back at full strength. Back to the point, long shot in by Shula. Good look there by Shana as he had a clear alley and able to come up with that stop pretty easily, one of his easier ones of the night. Down to 12:25 to go, third period of play. It's still a 3-0 lead for Malden Catholic. Faceoff will come to the right of Pat Shana in the central end. Looks like Bartlett on the draw for Central. And Sean Wren for MC. MC able to win it. Yannikopoulos gets it off the stick of Lawrence and sends a wrister in through a screen. Another save by Shana there. Matt Yannikopoulos, number 44, has done a good job for MC, the sophomore out of Wakefield. Getting more and more regular playing time, especially with John McLean out of the lineup for several games with an injury. MC also missing Corey Goldstein tonight, and noticed Justin Collins, of course, is out after getting hurt in the St. John's Prep game on Saturday, and we hope all those guys are back soon, as we do for any team missing players. And Now Galasso runs into Wren, and MC able to get it back in, but not deep as Galasso intercepts and sends it up the boards for Farrow. Barrett tries to backhand it in deep, goes nowhere, and Lawrence picks it up for MC. Stick handles in, hits the post. Will Lawrence, the defenseman on the rush, let a wrister go, but the post was a friend of Pat Shana there. Yannikopoulos now trying to go off the boards for Cam Walter. A little bit of rough going near side, and now DeMichaelis trying to pick it out of the fray there. Hammered in deep by 17. That is Thomas Albert, the sophomore out of Reading. A couple of Reading guys on this line tonight with Albert in the middle and Jeff DeMichaelis on the right. And they've got a Boxford guy, Cam Walter, on their left. So Albert will take the draw here with Christian Thompson. Right off the draw, Albert comes through the circle and lets go a half slap shot that goes wide. Now Harrington bangs it through the slot, makes it to the crease area where picked up by Shields, and he sends Central away 3-on-1. Here's Staley in close, tries to redirect it, but he's beaten to the punch there by Casey, who covers up with 11:01 to go. Good scoring chance there by Central. They had a quick break of a 3-on-1. A little bit of a bouncing puck. Didn't allow them to do everything they'd like to do there, but Staley, legit scoring chance in close. Philippe now on the draw with Wise. Lawrence for MC, pounds it around the boards to Witkowski, who pounds it off the boards and out. Icing is waved off. Goldstein and Galasso go for it there. Goldstein falls down. Galasso had it, but Philippe picked it off his stick, and now Austin Goldstein has it in the corner. He'll get help from Philippe. Back to Witkowski instead, who lets it wild one go, and it goes well wide. Harrington pounds it down deep around the boards, comes all the way over to Witkowski on the far side, cycles it down low to Philippe. Philippe battles Wise there. Philippe with it. Philippe now watched by Big Sean Hawley. Philippe still with it, looking, cycles it off the backhand, looking for Goldstein. Intercepted momentarily by Galasso, centered in front. Pad side save there by Shana, adding to the repertoire. We're down to just about the 10-minute mark here of time remaining in period number 3, and MC still has that 3-0 lead. Central with a long breakout pass looking for Farrow up the right wing, but he can't catch up with it. Instead, it goes off the boards and goes the length of the ice, and icing called with 9:54 to go. Third period of play, and it's MC 3, Central nothing here in Malden. Once again, goals coming from Austin Goldstein, Matt Philippe, and Jeff DeMichaelis. They've accounted for the 3 goals in the game. Off the face-off, a wrist shot by Wren goes wide. Hopkins trying to jam it along the boards. Covering back up is Wren. Wren takes a hit from behind by Bartlett now up high. Wren just works his way through the trees there, gets it in deep, and now Sullivan throws a hit into number 22, Camp Woodrow. MC with it back at the line. Things getting a little more physical now. Woodrow circles away from the forecheck of Sullivan and gets it up to Farrow, who dumps it in deep. Matt Shula giving chase along with Thompson. That's Chad Thompson. Shula tries to hand pass it to himself onto the stick of Blade Shields for Central, and now Christian Thompson with Staley headed to the net. Goes off Staley's skates, and they never get a shot off. Puck to the line, kept in by Shields, over to Ferrara. Ferrara backhands it in deep. Staley going 100 miles an hour to get there first, but can't do anything with it. His pass up the boards intercepted by DeMichaelis, but knocked down deep again. And finally, Hopkins able to bang it off the left wing boards, and DeMichaelis catches up with it, sends it in deep with 8:36 to go. Shields, backhanded pass over to Galasso, who uses the glass to get it to center, but DeMichaelis back on it there. They get it to Harrington, quickly over to Lawrence. Off the boards, intercepted by Shields. Now Thompson picks it clean. Thompson trying to find Robbins in the middle. Robbins turns and sends a wrister in that's gloved there by Casey with 8:15 to go in the third period. Little update, Austin Prep goes up 2-1, so it was tied at 1. They go up 2-1 with 10:06 to go in the third. Defenseman Kevin Kiley with a wrister. And that makes it 2-1 Austin Prep over St. John's in the third period. A good one there. Jack Adams hammers it out. David Sheehan giving chase for Central. He wins the race with Botticelli. Turns and sends it the other way. Onto the stick of 14, that's Nadeau. Nadeau over to Robbins. Robbins trying to get by Harrington. Centering pass into the middle. Nadeau's shot is blocked. They follow up and MC comes the other way. It's Botticelli. Botticelli over the line. Nice back check by Robbins, and now interference is going to be called on Sheehan as he took down Jack Adams. And now Adams may negate the power play as Sheehan was called for interference earlier this period, and I think it's going to be an identical call. This one coming at 7:17. And Adams gets the equalizing call there. Cathedral 3, BC High 1 after 2. Neshoba over Worcester. They got a score there. Cohasset girls leading Carver 18-11. That's a basketball score, I think. I would believe it would be interference on Sheehan and roughing on Adams. Both coming at 7:17. They should be matching, and teams will skate 5 aside out in front of the goalie, although, well, now Bartlett comes out as the 5th skater. We've got Bill Rick. That's a basketball game too, but Westfield and South Hadley tied at 3. That's a shout out. So now they do post a penalty on Central, so we'll see how they announce these, but MC's on the power play nonetheless. Philippe now will flip it to Witkowski, who gets it quickly back to Lawrence. He's got an open man, one-timer by Lawrence, saved by Shayna. MC can't control the rebound. Wise bangs it over past Witkowski. Witkowski picks it out of the fray. Down low to Philippe, quickly back to Goldstein. Witkowski took a swipe at it. And a save by Shayna. Boy, is the puck moving quickly with these guys. .112 to go. Final score, Amherst 8 over Greenfield 1. Amherst 8, Greenfield 1 in a Western Mass score. Faceoff goes back to Harrington to Lawrence. Down the left wing boards to Witkowski. Down low to Austin Goldstein. As Witkowski heads to the net, Philippe is camped out right in front. Lawrence sends a shot along the ice towards the goal. It goes wide to the right. Now Witkowski takes a hack over at number 7, Christian Thompson. But Thompson able to get the puck down the length of the ice with 48 seconds to go on the MC power play. Harrington now sends Goldstein away on the breakout. Goldstein from the left wing to Witkowski over the line. Witkowski in the middle looking for Goldstein headed to the net. Not sure who got there first. I think it was Shayna. Now Philippe has it roll off his stick, and Staley knocks it the length of the ice with 28 seconds to go on the penalty to Central Catholic. MC, maybe one last rush here of power play opportunity. Lawrence will backhand it to Witkowski. Looks for cutting Philippe. Philippe with the bag and the poke, and a save by Shayna there. Not sure Matt Philippe ever had full control of that one, but nice pass from Goldstein. I just lost that screen there, Pat. The scores are coming in fast and furious. Final in girls hockey, Winchester 5, Woburn 2. That's a big inter-town rivalry there, so congrats to the Sachem girls. Long shot in by Shula, saved by Shayna. Steered wide to the corner and cleared by Central finally, but MC back on it at the line. Yannikopoulos over to Shula. His pass up intercepted by Cam Boudreau for Central. Yannikopoulos gets it again, takes a good hit over here by 14 Nadeau, and they get it in the middle to Robbins. Robbins has been a really active player for Central tonight. He sends a wrister in that Casey able to handle, are now in the hunt for the Super 8. 15, Chad Thompson throws an offensive zone hit into Yannikopoulos, but MC able to get it out of the zone. Big Jack Adams trying to skate through the middle, now loses it to the forecheck of Farrow, but able to get it back, and using a pick over there by Shula. Adams out of the zone, tries to give and go with White. He gets it back to Adams, but a good back check there by number 4, John Bartlett. negates that try. Now a long pass up to Adams near side. He's over the line. White heads to the net. Adams down low to White, centering pass to Botticelli. The one-timer goes wide. Behind the net now, under 5 minutes to go in a 3-0 game. Staley off the boards for Boudreau. I'm sorry, not Boudreau, that's Thompson. Staley with the shot in front. Ferrara, the turnaround backhand, and a save by Casey there. Good chance by Central to try to get on the board. And we got a call coming here. We got a slash coming up on Jack Adams, so a power play opportunity for Central. They may try to use a timeout here. Adams for slashing. I'll tell you, Staley's had some chances. Number 21, Eric Robbins has had a lot of chances. Number 91, he's been very active. And Christian Thompson, always a going concern, number 7 for Central. Now Holly back on it to start the power play here. Goldstein will send in a forecheck in name only there as he swings around. Thompson over the line, but he's all alone, and he's going to be sandwiched over there by Lawrence and Goldstein. They get it deep into the corner. Philippe out there as one of the forwards, and now this one is going to be, they're going to rule it in the MC zone as the puck came off the glass and found its way over into the stands over here. Not sure why that's inside, but nonetheless, and now they're still going to be inside. Christian Thompson for Central will take the draw against Jake Witkowski for MC. It's Witkowski and Walter out there. Team W on the penalty kill. Now Lawrence trying to pin Robbins to the backboards there. Walking away with it is Christian Thompson. Thompson looking. Thompson back to the point to Holly. Cross point to Wise, who's set up on the right point. Nice look by Jake Wise to find Thompson, but it went off his stick. And hustling over there is Cam Walter to send it the length of the ice. 36 seconds to go on the Central power play opportunity. Jake Wise with a head of steam, but poked off his stick by Walter. Here's Cam Walter picking up a loose change, but Bartlett takes it back for Central and gets it over to Billy Staley. Staley over the line. Staley looking for a cutting. Bartlett goes through the zone, through the slot area, and Witkowski turns and fires it down. Actually goes as a long shot on net, and Shayna has to make that save. They leave it for Wise. Penalty clock running out as now Matt Philippe throws it up into the netting, and that would earn him a penalty in the NHL anyway, but not here. It'll go as a center ice faceoff with 6 seconds to go on the Central power play. Philippe and Austin Goldstein out there up front with Harrington and Lawrence on the back line for Malden Catholic. For Central, it's Bartlett up front with Farrow and Thompson. They can't get it in the zone, and it's sent in deep. The icing is waved off as the penalty was still in process at that point. Galasso now trying to find Thompson. That's Chad Thompson up the left wing boards. Chad Thompson trying to find Farrow cutting into the middle, but goes off his stick. He's pinned to the backboards by Harrington. Bartlett in deep. MC now, Witkowski gets it up to Goldstein. They've got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. And offsides at the line as the puck was rolling, and nobody had control, and now the whistle does go. Not sure. Offsides is whistled, but not sure MC thought they were offsides, and that line will change now, and Central will keep, they'll change as well as Staley comes out on right wing with Thompson in the middle and Ferrara on left. Veteran line here. Thompson able to pick it up, bounce it off the boards past Lawrence, but Harrington does a nice job to cover up and get back there quickly. They try the left wing breakout here and can't control, and it's kept in at the line by Shields. Shields will do the 360, get it down low to Ferrara. His shot never makes it all the way to the net. Sheehan has to retreat here with 2:22 to go. Teams both back at even strength. They have not had a power play goal. There are 3 goals in the game, all of them even strength, all of them by Malden Catholic. The pass up for Staley never connects as it goes off the boards. It goes all the way down. Icing waved off. Harrington will play it there, leave it for Lawrence. Harrington takes a hit from number 19, Thomas Manti. Might be be his first shift out there. Or, I'm sorry, that's Ferrara, 49. Certainly not his first shift out there. Walter starts up the left wing. He's got help. He'll backhand it up off the boards in deep. Sean Hawley back on it there for Central. Swings it around to Ferrara. Ferrara wristed to center onto the stick of Matt Shula. Shula quickly over to Hopkins. Looking for Walter, but goes all the way down. And Galasso gives chase for Central. But on it there for MC is Sullivan. Centering pass goes back to the point. They can't get the shot through. The bodies clogging the lane. And here's Wise with a chance. Jake Wise, one-on-one, the long wrister, gloved by Casey. He's been equal to every shot tonight. Wise with a quick wrister there. And Central's got good hopes for the future with kids like Jake Wise, the freshman, number 87. Heck of a hockey player. Face-off control by Central. Back to Sheehan. Sheehan sends it in deep. On it is Staley, 21 for Central, behind the net. Billy Staley looks, sends it back to Sheehan. Sheehan trying to go through the screen, but it goes off the stick of Sullivan. Sullivan now runs over Sheehan. Keeping it in is Christian Thompson. He can't get it by the feet of Sean Wren, the skates of Sean Wren. And goes back to 22, that is Boudreau, who sends it in deep. Back to get it is Botticelli. He can't get it up the boards here. Sorry, that's Hopkins, 21, not 26. And a big hit here by Sheehan on Tim Matthews. Christian Thompson, nice move through center ice. Thompson lays it off on the left wing for Ferrara. And Ferrara with a wrist shot gloved by Casey once again. Robert Ferrara III, the sophomore. Good wrist shot there. A nice setup by number 7, Christian Thompson, the senior captain of Central. 25 seconds to go in this one. Central trying to get on the board. Bartlett on the draw with Philippe. They get it around to Austin Goldstein, and now a run there by Shields. Witkowski comes the other way, pokes it by Sean Hawley. Witkowski with Philippe behind the net, intercepted by Bartlett. Good job of back checking there. Central trying to get it out of the zone with 5 seconds to go. They get it into the MCN, but Lawrence backpedals there and flips it up to center ice. Witkowski takes a swing at it, but nothing needed there as the clock winds down to 0, and MC secure with another win and another shutout win here at home. 3-0 this time over Central Catholic, and they just put the clamps down, and it might have been more if not for Pat Shana in goal for Central. He did a wonderful job. Made some great saves in there, and Central has some good players, and they made some good plays, but MC just put the clamps down, and the 3-0 lead, they did everything they had to do to win this one and keep the shutout for Kyle Casey as well. Making an announcement. There is a makeup game. It's announced at 2:10 this Saturday. We thought it was 2:30, but 2:10 is the scheduled time of that makeup game this Saturday. Another one that we'll have for you at MyHockeyLive right here from Malden. It'll be Bishop Hendricken from Rhode Island coming up to visit the Malden Catholic Lancers. Quick recap on this one. The scoreboard is all Malden Catholic tonight. 2:48 of the first. Austin Goldstein with assist to Jake Witkowski and Pat Harrington. That made it 1-0. Second period, a couple of MC goals. Matt Philippe with a goal at 4:31. Assists going to Witkowski and Austin Goldstein. And then wrapping up the scoring, Jeff DeMichael is 12:09 of the second with assists to Harrington and Will Lawrence. So Pat Harrington, a couple of assists tonight. Jake Witkowski, a couple of assists. Austin Goldstein with a goal and an assist. And great job by Kyle Casey in goal for MC. He gets the shutout. And a really good game by Pat Shana in goal for Central. And good game by Eric Robbins as well. He couldn't find the score sheet. None of the Central Catholic Raiders could. But Robbins was a going concern all night. But Shana really backbone Central's effort here tonight. And though 3 got by him, he played a great game. And unfortunately goes down on an L in the L column for Central. But the final here from Malden, once again, a 3-0 win for Malden Catholic. They move to 10-0-2. Central goes to 11-5-1 on the season. Once again, MyHockeyLive right now has a game going. Sacred Heart and Dennis Yarmouth, I believe, is on our other channel. Check the website for updates on scores as well throughout the night. And our thanks to Pat Serio, Serio Video, and also to Sullivan Tire, iSlides.com, and Dr. Peter Drennan and the book, 16. We thank you all for watching tonight. Don't forget to tell your friends about My Hockey Live. All the hockey is going to be available over the next month or so for a one-time charge of $10. Gets you every game that'll be shown here live at MyHockeyLive.com. Thanks for watching, everyone, tonight. Again, for My Hockey Live, I'm Paul McNamara. The final score for the final time, Malden Catholic 3, Central Catholic nothing. We'll see you next time at MyHockeyLive.com. Good night, everyone.